Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction, Matt and Saffron. As they said, my name is Becky Marr. I am one half of a global expansion team 2,500, and I have been with Herbalife now for 4 incredible years. So let me tell you a little bit about me and my journey. 4 years ago, I saw a post on Facebook from one of my lifelong friends. We've been on a diet together since we were born, and she just looked free from weight, and I thought, I need a little bit about that. So she put me in touch with her coach, Val. Where's our Val? She's over there. And I went along for a wellness evaluation over to a club in Liverpool. At the time, I was a rent collector, so I had to knock on people's doors, trying to collect money, and it was so awful. So I had my wellness evaluation. I was excessively overweight, drunk and ate far too much food, and I just couldn't break the cycle of yo-yo dieting. But when I went into West Derby Nutrition, I felt safe. I knew I was in good hands. So when Val said I needed to go 4 to 5 times a week, well, that was something that I had to do. Now, what I didn't tell you is this club, it wasn't on my doorstep. It was 45 minutes from my home address. I had to travel through a tunnel to get there, under the river, but it's what I did. So I started on my customer journey. I went on the ambassador call, and then I just started coaching part-time, helping friends and family. And then I went to an event just like this, and that's where things changed for me, because I saw ordinary people standing on the stage just like me, and I thought, if they could do this, could I do this too? So I came back, I put a plan in place with Val, and worked really, really hard. So it was 3 visits in club. I was promoted to junior partner. I was doing my junior partner shifts. It was 1 hour a day, 20 conversations, non-negotiable. And it was hard work, but it was 100% worth it. And the 6-week pre-launch, which I'm just going to be talking through today, and it's an absolute privilege to be doing this, was a pivotal in our business, because we were going to open a club some distance from the club I was part of in my hometown. So I had to follow that plan like glue. So guys, listen up. I opened our club in May 2022 with 40 active club members. All of them I had found myself during the 6-week pre-launch. Thank you. And 2 trainee coaches. A few months later, my husband got some redundancy news about his job. He joined the team, and that's where things really got exciting, because a few months later, we joined the rollout team, and that just means we've got the privilege of showing other people how they can do what we do too. We've been asked to share our stats, our profits, and our supervisors. They're on the screen for you to see, and in a few weeks, we're going off to Miami for our 2nd Herbalife vacation. Who's coming? Who's coming? And all we've done is we've held 5 new club members a week and moved them along the pathway to supervisor. This is how our Club Peninsula Nutrition looks to date. 88 active club members, 38 average daily visits, a team of 13 trainee coaches, no junior partners yet, but they are here this weekend with us, we are 100% sure, and 5 clubs in our organisation. And these are really, what gets us up in the morning. These guys that are in the room today, the leaders of these phenomenal clubs, we are so proud of you all every single day. We've also got Titan Nutrition in pre-launch. And they will soon be followed by Gracious Nutrition, who will be starting their pre-launch too. So, well done, guys. And this is our vision. We are just getting started. We're going to achieve this, no doubt, by helping 5 new club members a week. And it's to open 10 profitable breakfast budget clubs within the next 5 years and create independent leaders, just like Zoe said a little while ago. So, the 6-week pre-launch. Now, as I said, this is an absolute privilege for me to be asked to deliver this section, because this plan has been key in not only our club's success, but our organisation's success. So, during the section, I'm going to firstly be speaking to our junior partners. Where are you guys? Are they not here? Yeah, there they are. I see them. And then I'm going to also be speaking to our club owners. Club owners, where are you? There they are. They're the noisy lot. So, junior partners, for you first. The 6-week pre-launch is the very first test for you as a club owner. And I want you to ask yourself, are you willing to get uncomfortable? Are you willing to make sacrifices? And are you willing to do whatever it takes? Because the magic happens when you step outside your comfort zone, and it's all about amateur versus professional. So let's talk about what is the 6-week pre-launch. Now, Anne-Marie touched a little earlier on core skill number 1, all around finances. And the 6-week pre-launch, it's 6 weeks of activities, which for our junior partners is to be used in the 6 weeks before your new club opens. So are we all good with that? Okay, but the 6-week pre-launch we can tweak, and it can also be used for existing clubs which might need a bit of new blood, and that's all normal too. You know, sometimes spinning the plates, we can forget the plate spinning of inviting, and sometimes you'll just know your club needs new blood, and this plan can be used then too. But also for our club owners, when our junior partner is getting ready to break away, the existing club owners can relaunch their club to fill the spaces that the junior partner is going to take with them. So why was it created? As I said, Anne-Marie touched on core skill number 1 a little bit earlier, all around finances. Now, the 6-week pre-launch, it ensures that your overheads are paid. That's your rent, your bank stock. You've got bums on seats, and as a guide, we say, after the 6-week pre-launch, it's a guide of 30 to 40 new club members. But more importantly, for the 6-week pre-launch, you know, the first 4 weeks you are out in your communities inviting. It takes 4 weeks to get that plane off the ground. And it's about creating the daily disciplines, the inviting culture. And it's really about learning how to get uncomfortable. Because, guys, we need to open our Breakfast Budget Club in profit. We need to learn the skills so that we can, again, teach them to our future team and then duplicate strong club owners. And for me, the 6-week pre-launch, it's no different than any of the other checklists. It's just a bigger checklist than the normal. So let's talk about getting started. So, junior partners, firstly, you need to confirm your club opening date. And then from that date, you need to work backwards and set the start date for your 6-week pre-launch. Now, there's a bit of a clue in the name. It says 6 weeks. And why? Why is it 6 weeks? It's 6 weeks, yeah? So we don't think, do you know what? I'll just do it in 3. Or I'll put them 2 into 1 and I'll make it 5. No. It is 6-week pre-launch because it's 6 weeks of activities. Thank you. We print it off and we pop the dates along the top. And it's important that you communicate it and we're the driving force for the plane. So imagine the 6-week pre-launch, it's like a plane on the ground. We're the pilot to pick it up so it flies into the sunset. All good with that? And then we need to book in the first call with the pre-launch team. And top tip, write this down, get your club members involved too. The 6-week pre-launch, it's an hour a day, 20 conversations, and you have to create a team bond by doing the weekly catch-up calls, planning out your inviting timetable for the week, because guys, it's not mine and Chris's pre-launch, it's the team's pre-launch, okay? So it's everybody's mission. Thank you. Now let me tell you a little bit of a story about my friend Stacey. So I laugh about her because we worked together in the ambulance service many years ago, and she actually ignored me for 4 years. She's my personal best ignorer. Now, this example was when our club was going through a relaunch, but junior partners, you can do this exact same thing during your pre-launch too. So our club was going through a relaunch, and I just popped this message into our team, into our club chat. Do any of our gorgeous Peninsula gang fancy joining us for a club relaunch starting a week today? So Stacey, I always had my eye on her. She didn't want to be a coach, but when she stood out, when she nominated herself to be involved in the relaunch, I knew, it was going to happen. So she got involved in the relaunch calls, and on one of the weeks, I think it's week 5, I'll talk in a second about it, where you're posting leaflets in your local community. So she posted leaflets in her local community, and a lady actually reached out, and she came for a wellness evaluation from Stacey's leaflet. So when the lady reached out to me, I asked her, what street you live on? I identified Stacey had posted the leaflet. Stacey got a first heart. She got a second shortly afterwards. And there she is, just a short while after being involved in the relaunch, she actually activated as a trainee coach. Now, only yesterday, she hit qualified producer. She's well on her way to supervisor, and she's already booked her tickets for Budapest to come with us to Extravaganza. And she will be, from this, one of our future club owners. We've got no doubt. So, the weekly calls, we tend to do them on a Sunday because you want the team to feel, part of the mission. You want them to feel like it's everybody's pre-launch. As I say, we do it on a Sunday for us, and we just talk through the activities for that week and we dish them out. And we did the Sunday night at 7 o'clock, but you'll do which works best for you. So I'm just going to break down the 6-week pre-launch for us now, but I'm not going to go into lots of detail. So week 6 is where you're sharing the plan with your team, drawing up a list of all the shops, beauty salons, supermarkets, close to the location where you're going to be opening. Then, between the team, you're writing a list of 200 names of people that we know within our circle of influence. And we're doing 10 hours a day inviting. 10 hours a week inviting. Now, with that inviting, it's important it says 10 hours, but we don't just stand there going, I'm inviting. We've got to do the 20 conversations off the back of that. Are we all good with that? And you want to create that buzz on social media. And again, we take pictures, we document it, and we're all having a good time. So week 5 is where we're speaking to our existing customers. We're doing sample parties, and we're going business to business. So with the business to business, we just want to let people know that we're opening in the area, or who we are, what we do. And we go in, and this is what we say to our local businesses. So if I went in and I met Manny, I would say, oh, hi, Manny, nice to meet you. So I'm Becky. We're going to be opening a nutrition club in the area in 4 weeks. And for our local businesses, we'll be offering free wellness evaluations and body scans. Today, I'm just collating names and numbers. And once the diary is open, I'll be in touch. Is that okay? Thanks, Manny. And didn't he do brilliant? Give me a round of applause. And then I'll be taking Manny's name and number. I'm a married woman, so I wouldn't do that. But, and then obviously I've got that data to follow up on. Week 4, as I said, this is where things happen for Stacey, is where we're leaflet dropping. We're doing things on social media, getting the club ready, getting our doing conversations and training with our team, and we print off a map of all the local streets, and we split it up between the pre-launch team, and we'll do little pictures with our leaflets, pictures of what roads we're posting on. And again, write this down, and it's key for your club members to get involved, because whoever posted that leaflet, they get the heart, okay? So we're helping our members get their discount account and also getting free breakfast visits in club as well. So the last 2 weeks of your 6-week pre-launch, this is my best bit. It's where the excitement builds further. And it's where, boom, the diary's getting filled up. So for us, we sit as a team and we send our 200 guinea pigs together. We make it fun. And all the wellness evaluations and sample parties from now are done in the new club, okay? Really, really important, because you've got to get a feel for the new club. When you're doing them wellness evaluations, when I left Val's club, and then I was doing the wellness evaluation in our club, like Val's club went anti-clockwise, whichever. She went anti-clockwise for the 11 steps. And then in our club, it went clockwise. So it sounds silly, but I was a bit disjointed. I couldn't find my checklist. So everything from here is done in the new club. So it's back-to-back wellness evaluations. And as it says there, the magic numbers as a guide is 30 new club members, but I'm going to touch on that in a few minutes. Now, we all know within nutrition clubs that the #1 invitation for a wellness evaluation is the guinea pig message. But did you know that we have a tweaked version that we use during the 6-week pre-launch, okay? So this is our club owner or junior partner guinea pig message, and I'm just going to read it to you. Hi Rita, I hope you and the family are great. I hope you don't mind me messaging you, but I'm opening my own nutrition club in Morton, and I'm so excited. I'm looking for people to practice a free wellness evaluation and body scan on. Would you be up for letting me practice on you? And do you know anyone else? I'm doing these for free just so I can practice. I hope you don't mind me asking. Love, Beth. And that circle of influence list that we did in week 1, we've got that to send out them 200 guinea pigs to start filling the diary with the wellness evaluations. Are we all good with that? Yeah. Because like I said, clockwise, anti-clockwise, we need to master the skill of delivering a strong wellness evaluation and body scan and delivering the 11 steps with confidence. Okay, so junior partners in the room, let's see if you can do better. Where are you? I can see ya. So, there's going to be some junior partners in the room here who are like, don't worry about that 6-week pre-launch, Beck. I've already got 30 members in my current club. I'm absolutely fine. I can pay me rent, blah, blah, blah. That won't translate, I'm so sorry. Do I have to do all 6 weeks? What do we think the answer is, guys? Yeah, like I said before, it's not about let's just do a week or 3 or 4. We have to do all 6, because the 6-week pre-launch, it's not about the numbers you end with. It's about creating your DNA, creating your culture. So when you open your club and your club owner who's mentoring you isn't there, you're daily inviting 1 hour a day, 20 conversations. It's just what you do, okay? So we need to focus on the daily disciplines and creating the culture and open with as many members as possible. So junior partners, just to recap, the 5 steps even to launching your breakfast budget club. Set your opening date. Work backwards, mapping out your 6-week pre-launch, your hour a day, 20 conversations. Send out the 200 club owner guinea pig messages. Book in your sample parties within the first 4 weeks of opening, and create your social media buzz every single day, sharing what you're up to. And really important is to register your club. So what does this mean? So if you're a junior partner or club owners, you've got someone working towards junior partner and they're not far off, it's really important that they register their club on My Herbalife. So why is it important? What we would hate for people to do is they set up a Facebook, they get the leaflets printed, they have the t-shirts named, and then they find out someone else has got the name. So we're a breakfast budget club for a reason. We don't have no waste. Register as soon as possible. So club owners, where are you in the room? There we are. So we're not going to leave you out, and let's talk to you about relaunching your club. This is so exciting, and it's one of Chris and I's favourite things to do. So what do you do for a club relaunch versus a club pre-launch? Well, guess what? It's the exact same plan. It's the exact same activities, and nothing changes. The key is you recreate the culture of your inviting daily. And let's have a moment of honesty and reflection. And I want our existing club owners to get yourself a new piece of paper. And I want you to think back to when you first pre-launched your club. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how much effort did you put into that pre-launch? So 1, nah, did none of it. 10, you were all in, every step of the way. And 5, so-so. And write that number on your piece of paper. And we'll come back to that in just a few minutes. Now, in nutrition clubs, for existing club owners, there's 3 key times of the year that is great for relaunching your club. So it's November, December, March and April, July and August, and it's the end of that. And what we do now shows in 90 days, because, guys, champions are made in December. December, for club owners, should be your busiest activity month. But although we set them 3 key times, you can actually relaunch your club at any time. If you feel your club needs new blood, you will know as a club owner, you'll feel it in your gut, and you can just relaunch at any time. So let's talk about when you give birth to a new club. As an existing club owner, what do you do? Well, top tip is it's a great opportunity again to use your existing club members. Remember Stacey, current trainee coach, she got involved in our relaunch. So we start our club relaunch when our junior partners are on week 4 of their pre-launch. And after giving birth to a new club, we wipe that board clean. And it's sparkly for one day. But you need to set the intention to get back up to 100 within 90 days. And we book every club member in for a 10-minute chat. And why do we do that? Well, we then repost their results back onto social media, and we ask them for referrals, because we want them to get their heart, to get free breakfast visits, but also to get their savings. And it says there, refill your club within 90 days, but the key is refill it as fast as you can. 5 new club members a week, guys. Play the game. So club owners, let's commit. Chris and I are doing this. He doesn't know. I think he's just fallen off his chair. But on Monday, we are going to commit ourselves to a club relaunch. How about, guys, we do it together? So the number that you put on your initial piece of paper for your initial pre-launch, all we need to do is aim a little higher for our relaunch, and let's document them results and activities on social media. So junior partners and club owners, what are the consequences of not following the pre-launch plan? Well, firstly, as I said, 6-week pre-launch plan for a reason, not 4, we don't cut shorter. It takes 4 weeks to get that plane off the ground. There'll be no bums on the seats. Each activity is there for a reason. And again, core skill number 1, we need the money to pay the overheads. And when the junior partner graduates, if they haven't followed the pre-launch plan like glue, there's no self-motivation. They will be unable to fill the funnel. And again, if we haven't pre-launched, we can't duplicate. We can't show our future team how to do the pre-launch plan either. So I'm just going to finish, guys, on my top tips all around the 6-week pre-launch. Set your breakfast budget club. Junior partners, Follow the 6-week pre-launch plan like glue. We don't hopscotch, jump, miss a bit out, condense it into 1, condense it into 3, 6-week pre-launch. 1 hour a day, 20 conversations, non-negotiable. Engage your team, use your club members, and it's our job to create the excitement. And club owners, let's relaunch our clubs starting on Monday. And just one final quote. They just do what their plan says, consistently and without fail.